Hello YouTube! So I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to be reacting to Jonathan Young's cover of Jack's Lament from Nightmare Before Christmas. I decided that maybe in time for Christmas I will be reacting to each song from the Nightmare Before Christmas leading up to it. So I already did two covers of This Is Halloween, both are great. So the next song listed is Jack's Lament. This is the scene where he's in the graveyard kind of being like, who actually sees me? Kind of, we get to see that he's not as happy as he appears to be. So I'm very excited. I love Jonathan Young. So let's get started.
There are few who deny what I do. I am the best, for my talents are renowned far and wide. When it comes to surprises on a moonlit night, I excel without ever even trying. With the slightest little effort of my ghost-like charms, I have seen grown men give out a shriek. With a wave of my hand and a well-placed moan, I have swept the very bravest off their feet. Yet year after year, it's the same routine, and I grow so weary of the sound of screams. And I, Jack, the Pumpkin King, have grown so tired of the same old thing. Oh, somewhere deep inside of these bones, an emptiness begins to grow. There's something out there far from my home, a longing that I've never known. I'm a master of fright and a demon of light, and I'll scare you right out of your pants. To a guy in Kentucky, I'm Mr. Unlucky, and I'm known throughout England and France. And since I am dead, I can take off my head to recite Shakespearean quotations. No animal or man can scream like I can with the fury of my recitations. But who here could ever understand that the Pumpkin King, with his skeleton grin, would tire of his crown? If they only understood, he'd give it all up if he only could. Oh, there's an empty place in my bones that calls out for something unknown. The fame and praise come year after year, does nothing for these empty tears.
So that was the video. It was a very interesting video because I got more of a almost like a Jekyll and Hyde, where he's kind of like trying to figure out whether or not he's actually sane. I love how it's in black and white, because with black and white sometimes you have to look more at the facial expressions. It's not as some would say distracting as color. because black and white is more like stripped. So that was a nice little touch. I think he did that almost purposefully to say that Jack, is in a world of black and white. People expect him to be the Pumpkin King, and he does his job, but he's not entirely happy with it. As for his singing, I actually like how he goes between like that metal, I'm so happy to be the Pumpkin King, but then he, at the same time, is showing a vulnerability where he's like, I'm not happy, I'm tired of the ground. If they only understood, I'd give it all up. If I only could. So, amazing, amazing singing. Definitely, it's different than the movie version. In the movie version, Jack is kind of more of a. The best way I can explain it is in the movie, he's not as monotone. He's kind of a little bit more emotional. That could just be a preference. Some of you may say, well, Jonathan's kind of being very monotone in this, with, of course, doing the highs and the lows, but I actually like it. It's a great interpretation of it. Also, I like how there's not a lot of instruments. It's kind of mostly just Jonathan singing into the camera. That's one drawback of it in the movie is there's a lot of instruments in the background, so you have that and Jack's singing, where this, as I said, with the black and white, this feels more stripped. It feels more like this is just a focus on him and his sanity, because a couple of times, as I said, it feels like he was starting to go a little insane. Like, oh, England and France. But an absolutely lovely video. Jonathan does great, actually, as Jack. I prefer him a little bit over Peter Hollins when it comes to Jack's character, because Peter Hollins is more like the expressive, more movie version of Jack, and this version by Jonathan is a little, as I keep saying, I'm sorry if I sound like a broken track record, a bit more stripped, a bit more raw. Both are very important aspects of Jack's character, but I like how each artist who does Jack does the different aspect of him. And Jonathan, the more raw, almost more human version of Jack, compared to Peter's is more animated, more, characteristic cartoon version. So, amazing video, amazing singing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And happy late Veterans Day, sorry. I tried to upload a reaction to Sabaton's Screaming Eagles, but that is copyrighted, so I have to try to figure out how I'm gonna do a music video on Screaming Eagles, or the 101st Airborne Division. But I will definitely react to more Sabaton, as well as Jonathan Young and your suggestions. I'm also thinking of possibly reacting to non-music videos. One of my friends did a reaction to another reactor doing a Idiots at Work video, which is not a music, but I'm trying to see if I can expand my horizons. So if you have any music, non-music suggestions, write them down in the comments, and have a great day, everybody.